You guys, because it's right back whenever I find fancy. You go check it out. Go check it out. All right then. Now then. All right, Joe.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
Yeah. Now then. Let's go talk with Otto.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires? Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Yeah, we can use some of that right now.
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Vivian.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
Well, we destroyed all
Yet
the
I fear a
crystal,
swift
mother
end
crystals, so
is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Here we go.
Or the moon, for that matter.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything
Yep.
you don't know, Lawsman?
Take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
All right, let's go, Jill. Let's do Marvel Stretch first.
man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds
Jesus Christ, what is happening? Martha, what happened?
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not.
No chance.
See, there's defenses. Wait, what am I doing?
Ready, go? Faster!
What? Oh, wait.
Clive, wounded.
Great. There we are.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Die.
Farewell.
Done. So. Done.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions.
Okay.
We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Shit. Alright, we'll go find him.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha
She'll help
will see
you.
you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
We need to go find Wade. Or not.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels!
Shit!
They got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Enough I haven't seen about it.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
We will. Come on, Joe. Wait, actually, while I'm here, I know we've got a situation to deal with, but first is first. I want to test out my ability, test out the new abilities first. With Bahamut. Actually, I've been using. I've been using this. You've been growing it for too long. Let's go.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Let's roll. Send. Let's roll. Wade.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So, Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Speaking of the devil, here they come now. Jesus Christ, that's a turtle.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
I've had an opportunity to test out new abilities.
Are you with us, so...
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
That's a pretty good, effective attack. I gotta use that. You know what? Yeah, let's use this one. Let's use this one for a while. Wait. No, yeah. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Come on. Energize.
Guess we're all ready.
That's a pretty good attack. Let's use it. Let's use it. Man. Oh. Yes. These are just stupid. What? What am I saying? Sorry. Oh yeah.
Help me, boy. To me, boy.
There we go. I need more.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Arthur?
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Let's do it.
Jill and I will make you'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Alright, see you later. First things first. I'm confused here. Oh wait, never mind. Actually, I have an idea. May not need to, but what? I have an idea. You know what? Never mind it. I'll come up. I got an idea. 2 years ago, every breath I have. No. Are you serious? 6,000? $1,575. Well, time for another grinding. Let's do it. What did you say? What did I do? Good best. Good man. I'll see what the ability does, but in the meantime, if it doesn't work for me, I'll refund it. Let's use it for this one. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. Let me try it again, I think. Nah, do what? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Wait, what am I doing? Shove. This is gonna work. Oh boy.
Bet you're all ready.
Jesus, that's a lot of them. Let's test out a new ability then, shall we?
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That was not meant to happen. What? Great. I wasted a little bit.
Come on.
Well. There we go.
Something's coming.
Ah, great. Hey, Wade.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Not much.
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Need to upgrade this ability up. There we go. More.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Face no. Better than anything in the world. Sorry.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Who?
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
No way!
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did.
Ah,
Sir
okay.
Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes.
Ask him what?
So wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Up here. Next.
First we find Isabel.
Agreed.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. Then we're next.
I can't do it.
But you can.
My lord. My lady.
What happened?
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave. The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, but more than that, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't have to. I'll have a word with them.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
Yeah.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of...
Essence first. Ew. Ew. For eye. That'll be coming handy. Impulse. Not gonna refund any of them though.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Don't leave me, Pa.
It's all right. It's all right.
You alright?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Unbelievable. Sorry, you have to.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Good girl.
Yeah!
Let's roll.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Alright, come on in.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Nice.
It's over.
Let's try to sweep both y'all then, shall we?
You're a fine hound.
customers are you? Nice.
It's over.
Definitely gonna use this ability more.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than...
Oh. I know that now. What, you want to know? You know something? More years later. More years. Get away from mine. Get away from. You stay with mine.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Jesus Christ.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
Never mind. There it is.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Who's that?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own.
How so?
I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
All right.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Oh boy.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And
later
what
on.
happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered
20.
like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
We need to fix this.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I gotta say something about
I was
you.
about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos.
That's what I
The
said.
markets have all but ceased to operate. The bride I was, though, these were an entire...
We're still working. Perhaps we can find...
I hope so.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Could have left to smolder. That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Play up.
What he means to say is yes.
Victory. There she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane?
A pleasure.
As I told you,
Victor, that there are...
Truest nobles, you know,
Yeah.
granted.
Well, I used
Let's
to
get
be back.
some dialogue.
We'll show them.
Conrad, and there's a...
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Mummy, I'm scared.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
You love her.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Nah.
Underhill.
I was...
Lubor.
Indeed, the noble. It is only.
Sorry, just start giving the dialogue here. Getting sick and tired.
All
It's
right.
the same thing, old thing.
If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you. She saw... I didn't... Now, my...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice but to do
I don't
whatever
know.
I can to
Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
but I would not see any unnecessary.
Victor?
Both with
Stupid bitch.
I have... I'm told very well.
Alright, let's take down these bandits then, shall we?
Left, my friend. Mistakes I...
That is a...
Then
I thought...
we'll hold them. And we...
There we go.
Folk have come to...
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Me anymore. Stupid. Stupid.
To me, boy.
You're a fine
Go, go, go.
hound. Almost killed.
That, Jesus Christ, how many more these enemies are there?
I'm hurt, Torgal.
This is gonna take a while.
This isn't at all foreboding.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us. Help me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgo. Help me. To me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgo. I'm hurt, Torgo. I'm hurt, Torgo. To me, boy. Muhammad!
That took too long.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Bands are taken care of.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, you saved us.
We all...
There we go.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that visitors from the desert won't be...
The plan worked, Sid. Granted it...
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united. As
I'll take...
That's dealt with. Law of XP 2.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Mm-hmm.
For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Then we figure out what to do next.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to... Now's the time.
Thank you, Otter.
How you feeling, Joshua?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Definitely. After what he'd been through in the ringer.
But reached out to him sooner. Warned him of the threat Ultima posed.
I thought you sealed Ultima away inside of yourself.
The Empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
And what does he want with Clive?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
I think something to do with with your ability to absorb other
That is one
Echions
of
into
many
yourself.
answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon.
That's, I guess, and that's why he wants you.
Nigh limitless
You can
power
absorb all.
that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
Exactly, he sealed them away.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua? Oh shit.
Joshua.
Hey, easy.
Clive, it's Gav.
Bigger problems right now. He needs help.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Okay. Alright, look out to Joshua, please.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a
Wait.
coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Whoa.
Bed is where you should be bound.
Agreed.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
I was wondering what happened to her.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
I thought you guys were going here. Hope you guys will see you guys in the next Final Fantasy video. Peace out, everyone.